Welcome to Pure One, Chapter 11.4, where we continue with vectors. This is going to be a very short video about to tell you about what position vector is. A new concept, but it's a relatively new concept, relatively easy concept, sorry. So recall, vectors describe the direction. Okay, so we got 4i plus 5j. Let's say 4i plus 5j. Okay, so 4i plus 5j in here, 4i plus 5j. Then we know that vector is going to the top right because 4 to right, 5 up. And the magnitude describe the distance. So we know 4 squared. Actually, that's not a good number to use. Let's say use 3, 4, 3 and 4 in here. 3 to right, 4 up. Then we know we've traveled 5 kilometers, whatever the unit is, 5 something. Okay, so describe the distance. But vectors could actually also be used to describe the location and the position. Because let's say this is the point, okay? If we've traveled from the vector 3i plus 4j, then we now know the vector now is in this point. The point now after traveling through the vector is now at the point 3, 4 as a coordinates. So position vectors are vectors giving the position of a point relative to the fixed point, usually origin. So learn this. Okay, so the position vector of A, PV of A is the vector OA. The position vector of C is OC. So whenever you told the position vector of something, it means O to the point. Okay, so OA, OC as a vector. So you can rewrite position vector of a point as O something. Given that the point A and B have coordinates 3, 2, minus 1, 9 respectively, find the position vector of A. So for example, in the previous one, like what we did just now, when we travel 3 and 4, 3i plus 4j, then the position vector becomes 3, 4. Oh, sorry, actually, sorry, the coordinates become 3, 4, no position vector. The coordinates becomes 3, 4. So coordinates become 3, 4. So you can see the coordinates 3 and 4 has actually something to do with the coefficient of I and j. In fact, they are equal. So the x coordinate is the same as the I coefficient, and the y coordinate is the same as the coefficient of j. So you can imagine in here, position vector of A is therefore going to be 3i plus 2j. Let's write OA, so equals OA. Part B, find the position vector of B. So OB equals to the coordinates of B minus I plus 9j. Part C, find the vector AB. So we know the vector of AB, through O, we got a central point. So we can go from A to O plus O to B. Okay, so A to O, remember we mentioned this in the first lesson, I can't remember which lesson. So the first letter must match with the first letter of the equation, and the last letter, B, in here must match with the last letter of the equation, because that's the beginning letter and that's the ending letter. So we start with AO plus OB. So AO is negative of OA, so negative 3i plus 2j plus OB minus I plus 9j. So minus 3i minus I minus 4i minus 2i plus 9j plus 7j. All right, part D. Given that BC equals 3i plus 4j, find the position vector of C. So we know BC is 3i plus 4j. So what can we do about it? How do you think about that? So if I want to find OC, find the position vector of C. That means I want to find OC, right? To find OC, oops. To find OC. Okay, so part D, if I want to find OC, I could do now because I'm given BC, so I can do OB plus BC. Okay, so OB is minus I plus 9j, and BC we're told is 3i plus 4j. So if we simplify the algebra, minus I plus 3j is 2i, 9 plus 4j is 13j. Therefore, okay, the OC is 2i plus 3j. The coordinates, you're not asked for it, is 213. So C is at point 213. All right? So practice question 1. If you're happy with this, pause the video, have a go at the question. When you're ready for the answer, you can press play. And these are the answers. Yeah. Um, we're given position vector, so you need to be able to turn the position vector into OA and the position vector is OB. Without knowing OA and OB, you wouldn't be able to do AB. So AB equals AO plus OB, which is negative of OA. Simplify, etc. So we find the magnitude, square root the I coefficients, and square root and square do the Pythagoras on the I and J basically. And here are the answers. That's it. Done. Bye.